Yes. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's NK here once again, and you're welcome to our book reading challenge, day 76. Yes, yesterday we learned an interesting, topic about, you know, positivity and how to be able to, be grateful rather than complain. Okay, so the whole idea of the chapter we studied yesterday was stop complaining. Stop complaining. Yeah, so Jeff Keller asked this question: how do you feel when someone unloads all of his problems and complaints on you? Not very uplifting and energizing, is it? The truth is, nobody likes to be around a complainer, except perhaps other complainers. Okay, so the question is, how often do you complain? How often do you complain? Now, Jeff Keller says, talking about pain and discomfort will only bring you more of the same and encourage those around you to look for the exits. So it simply makes no sense to get upset about things over which you have no control and which have no significant impact on your life. Okay, so you need to, quit complaining and start being grateful. Quit complaining and start being grateful. He says the next time you're tempted to gripe about your problems, pick up a pen and a piece of paper and start listing all the reasons you have to be grateful. So remember, when next you feel like complaining about something, think of, the things. Think of the things that you can be grateful for. Okay? Yeah. So so we're still on the book Attitude is Everything by Jeff Keller. I don't know how, I mean, I'm not sure how who has read this book or not, but if you haven't, I totally encourage you to read this book. You will learn a lot, you will gain a lot from this book. Okay, it's a good book to help with your thinking patterns, okay, from negative to positive. Okay. Okay. Mm. So I'm gonna go off mic, and when I return, I'll share with you what I've learned for today. Okay. I'm back. Okay, so this chapter is all about, choosing your friends. Associate with positive people. Okay, associate with positive people. If you want to be able to, you know, have a positive attitude towards life, you need to associate with positive people. So, um, um, Jeff Keller says, spend one thing is certain. Whenever you spend time with toxic people and their negative messages will wear you down. Spend time with toxic people and their negative messages will wear you down. After listening to toxic people, you feel listless and drained. Okay? So, the reality is, whatever you hear over and over again will be at the forefront of your consciousness. So the thing is, you need to reduce your association with with negative or toxic people. The dictionary meaning of toxic, or let's say the synonym of toxic is poisonous. Okay, so you need to be able to disassociate yourself from people whom you know that are toxic, poisonous, okay, that are always about negativity, complaints, nothing positive, nothing progressive about them. Okay, so those who occupy your time have a significant impact on your most priceless possession, your mind. Okay, so who do you occupy your time with? Are they positive or are they negative? Okay, so you have to be cautious. If you want to have a positive attitude towards life, you need to remember this. Okay, what Jeff Keller is trying to say is that he's not saying that negative people have to be abandoned or, pushed. You need to push them away or, ostracize them or something. Okay. What he's saying is that there are consequences if you spend time with people who are negative. Okay. And what are the consequences? You'll be less happy and less successful than you could be. Okay, so remember, you can also have toxic or negative relatives, family members as well. And Jeff Keller is telling us that he's not advising that you abandon your family relatives because they are toxic or negative. You can limit your contact with them so they don't drag you down to their level. Okay, in the workplace as well, you will surely find, negative people with negative attitude. Okay, so it says that you should avoid them. Okay, disassociate yourself from them. Okay, so do whatever you have to do to make sure that you have a positive experience at work. Okay, yeah, so that's what we learned for today. Associate with positive people. Okay, yeah, so thank you guys for joining me on our book reading challenge today. I encourage you to get this book, Attitude is Everything by Jeff Keller. Yeah, we've learned a lot. Yeah, so, and I'm sure that there's still more to learn from this book. So if you'd like to get the book, here it is, Attitude is Everything by Jeff Keller. Okay, yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow again. Till then, take care. God be with you. God bless you and yours. And do not forget, your mind is formidable. Bye.